We'll come back and we'll let everyone try that on when we're setting up these other drums. Now, so that's sitting nicely on there. I'll loosen it off again, and I'm just going to bring it up. And I just give it a little bit more on the end. So if you try that, you just try that with your fingers. So you bring it one at a time, so you can feel it on either side. So you're going that way, you're going clockwise and clockwise on either side. Feel it just there? Feel that? Oh, and that's it. That's nice, isn't it? That's not over tensioned. That's going to be nice and responsive. Do you want to feel that? Do you want to try that? Okay, so you're just bringing it up. You're going too tight? No, about there. So yeah, that's right. So feel it pinch. So feel it pinch. And stop. Yeah, don't overdo it. See, you maybe a little bit too. See? Yeah, I like it responsive. Now, a good little test is when you flick over the drum, you can see it bouncing.
Oh yeah.
See it jumping. You want it to jump like that.
Yeah.
Now, I've talked my way through this, but I probably could have set that up in like 3 minutes. Yeah, it's still got that to it. And I'll tell you what, when I'm outside, I'll probably hear that a little bit more. And if I was going to tune that inside, that would be one thing. But when I take it outside, I'll probably fiddle around with it and touch it up a little bit more, because I might not quite like what I'm hearing off the top with that snare, and then I might have to just muck around and tweak it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because in here, it's closed, and outside the sound's going to disperse in a different way. Going to happen is, as I play that, the snare's going to start to settle in, and then I might have to just tweak it a little bit more as well. It might get a little bit more rattly. But that is quite a nice sound. Do we have another drum that was set up similar to that? Just so I can show you a comparison.
Mine.
Yours. Okay. So just to see if I can show you the difference between how the two drums were sounding. Alright, this is going to be good, isn't it? This is going to be a good example. This is roughly, I guess, how it sounded a minute ago. And guess what? I didn't even have to break the skin or put hardly any tension on to do that. It was just all in how I set it up. Cool, eh? See, so people think, oh, like, if you just know, I can see how it would be really easy to go. Yeah? Still sounds the same. Yeah. You know? I'd be quite happy to play that in a competition. High speed. Take the snare off. Okay, good. You've got to be careful if there's no tension on that top snare, that might fall off when I come around.
My one don't usually comes off.
Doesn't usually come off?
Yes.
Because you never need to touch the tension. You know, if your tension's right off, then the snare will fall off. Always keep the tension on. I only have to treat the tension now. You know? So you always set it when you. I'll show you on these drums, but I set it up first so that it's not going to fall off when I turn the drum over. Okay, much higher there, quite out on here. So let's go here first. See that's got a load of give in it. So why am I not going across? Because I'm trying to even up the drum head here. It's higher. Now I can't take that back because that's stretched at that point. So I'm just going to bring it up. Now, like I say, these drums have loads of slack on them on the bottom, so it's going to be easy enough for me to do that.
I have tuned the bottom for a very long time.
That's alright, you don't need to apologise. Now, if I was being picky, I'd take the snare off that one and I'd tune them, try and get them close. But I don't think I need to. Like I say, you're not going out to win the World Championships, you just need a drum that sounds good to play on. Alright? Pearl key doesn't quite fit the Premier drum hoops, bolts properly, so it's
嗰度咪有支，呢邊有支，俾轉另外一支俾佢。
Okay. That's okay, that's just it's settling. I'll be surprised if I break this. It's still. I'm just going to check. I can't really. I'm going to have to bring it up a little bit more. So I'll work around. So. It was quite a bit more down on that little area there. See, again, it's just feeling it with your fingers. And to take up the slack on it, unfortunately. Close enough. It's a little bit out too. Not too bad, not too bad. It's pretty hard to do by your hand. He's going to be quite nice. Sometimes you have to go down and up just to so it resettles, sets itself. You know, you take tension. I know where it's sitting because I can see it just biting into it there. So I know I'm about right. Because you could be fooled. You could think that it's sounding okay here, but it's not actually even against the head at that point. So it's pays to check visually. You actually do want it to be sitting. Again, I can feel that bite, and that was the joy of these. Very easy to tune. Not so easy with the new ones. Crack off that.
So the top there just a little touch on the bottom of the skin or?
Yeah, just a little touch. Yeah, just enough. Okay, you can tell. I'll show you in a second. Hang on. No, choked. A little bit of red hot. I need to reset it outside. Kind of still responsive. Overdue. Metallic sound. gone too much the other way. Now, because I'm pushing it up, I'm not damaging the snare because I'm not pulling it that way. I'm just pulling it up that way. And how horrible to play on. No, it's feel. The sound is no longer going down, it's going. Yuck. Alright, now let's bring it back again.
Is it because of the wires not fitting?
Yeah, they're funny. Sometimes they sit slightly under the other ones. Some are more stretched than others. When you manufacture these, it's pretty hard to get them, sometimes even with new snares, hard to get them exact. You know, they tend to come a little bit over the place sometimes. So it's hard to get that exact, but like I say, you don't need it. In a drum corps, you're not going to hear the odd twang. So feel that? That's still responsive. Now, the other thing I can tell is that this drum head's, that one's down a little bit more high tension than this one.
Yeah, what is
So I'm just going to give the head a little bit of attention because it hasn't got as much pressure on it. I apologize if I'm not explaining it as well as I could because, like I say, it's just something that I do, you know, I do it and then it's like, why am I doing this? Because I know that's going to produce the sound, or it's just an instinct from doing, you have it, pretty close, not too bad. Remember I've done it snare on it. I don't even have the snare on it yet. It's a slightly newer head, you see. So we just put a little bit of tension on it. It sounds pretty good. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Look at that sitting up. Oh.
Yes, for a very long time
係時
already.
候同阿陳 Sir 講話抌錢出嚟。
Sitting up.
佢買咗批啊，佢
In comparison with there's one of the new ones.
So-
This one? That's that new. I'm sure this has been pretty good. Oh yeah, this is big. All right. Oh dear. Oh. Oh.
哇！睇下你個
It's been used for a very long time already.
Oh.
Very-
Ooh. We'll be sorry. We'll be used. Oh dear. Premier sometimes. If this has come set, this is. Oh dear. So if you got Premier themselves, unfortunately the people in the factory don't even know how to set them up, you know? So they may have stretched this before it came by doing that. And they have a little bit. See, that shouldn't be sitting like that. If you can see anyway, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
See that? The one sits.
Oh, yeah.
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 Alright, so you know what I said about a spring, and you saw how it set that. It doesn't want to be, but I'm gonna still show you that it's usable. Probably. Again, you're not a grade 1 band going up to win the World Pipe Band Championships, and if you were, I'd be horrified to think that
Next
you were
year,
using,
maybe.
Not this year. Not this year. Maybe next. But I'd be horrified to think that you were using a snare like this. But. Again, I should let everyone set up in a minute. And let everyone have a go at doing that. Now see the snare?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See the rogue snare? Ooh,
Yeah.
history. History. Now, just I can still tighten that out. No, I can't. It's going to sit in there, but it's going to cause a bit of grief. But see, it's just settled down. It's tight enough now. So that drum. Remember how it sounded before?
Yes.
Just bring that other one up. I'll do it like this so you can hear. So they don't roll off. Sneak it, catch it. Higher.
Sharper. Sharp.
Hear the sharper drum?
Yeah.
That's a nicer drum. That's a nicer drum because it's got newer product on it.
This one.
There you go. 209. 203. I didn't even know that, right? I didn't even know.
years.
6 years difference. And so that's your difference, and that's just a product thing. That's how long it's been sitting on the drum. That's why that's a nicer drum. That's all. But I still think that's, for what you're using, that's playable. See, no need to replace that still.
Yes.
No one. Look. Well, it sounds better. That still sound okay. Better than before.
Of course. No one know that, you know.
All right. So I think what we should do now is look at one of the new ones and get you to set them up.
Sure.
Just under my instruction. So these are cool. Put these away. Look, and incidentally, very easy to tune first models. Do that in my sleep. And that's why I picked on these drums first, because I wanted to show you that I can tune a drum before I start with the new ones, because the new ones are going to be like rattles and things sticking, and possibly, if it's the same problem I have at school, it's just like, So there you go, I can set up the drum. And anything beyond that is going to be the product's fault of the product. Okay, pop those away.
So when we finish using them, we also need to.
No, because I haven't got them that tight. So no need.
But they stick the height of the stairs.
It's only pushing into it a little bit. It's probably only put it out your hand. It's probably only putting that much tension into it, right? And you could do. I wouldn't. If you want to, you can. But it means you have to reset it every time. Right? And I like it to sit against it the whole time so it settles and stays there. Personally, I find that I get the best sound of the drums after they've been settled on there for a long time. Just working with bands, grade 1 bands might reset them every time they play them, and that's fine, but just for you guys, no need really. They're not tight, you're not stretching themselves, you're just sitting there. If you do want to take them off, but don't touch the tension. The tension's set, you could just bring it back on again and it should settle roughly the same way. So, totally up to you. If you would like to, and you would feel that you feel good about that, right?
Worry about.
Then you worry about it. I don't want you to lose any sleep. If that's going to help you sleep at night, just bring it down. And you only need to bring it down. You can just bring it down a little bit, and then you know that you just bring it up and touch it, and then just a little bit more, and that'll be just a little tweak, and that'll be good. All right. Okay. Yep, put them aside. Okay. You're going. You have a drum there. Which one?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, this is a new drum, and they've tensioned it up a little bit in the factory, and your drums are always going to come like this, but if you have to replace one, you need to know how to do it, right? And now I don't think that that's under that much tension, it hasn't been played that often, that if I took that off again now, although it would be more stretched than a normal snare, bottom head, then I would still be able to bring it back to where it is and not have damaged it. Anyway, alright, so for the purpose of teaching you how to just put on a bottom head, right, I might just take it off. Is that good? These ones definitely don't, they never a newer one, do they? Okay, now because I'm taking this off, I'm going to do it. Now you can see there how much little tension's on that, right? So that's where I started. Right, so there's hardly any tension on it. I'm going to just go around, see that? Look, I can do it with my fingertips. See? No tension. So I'm really not going to cause any damage by taking that off. Now I'm just going to take the tension off evenly around it. See, no excuse. I tell you what, it would be so easy to win some competitions in Asia. Just fly me out if you're going to do a competition, and I'll come and set up your drums for you, and the judge will be like, night and day, right? I'll come and set up your drums, then I can have a relax and have a beer and watch you play and go to games. Alright, okay, so I'm just going to take that off. Thanks. Ah, look. Yep, just go for it. Yours?
乜得兩條匙嘅咩？唔係，偏偏係好多時㗎，我哋。
爭少少位嘅，反而我嗰個 OK 嘅。會少啦，呢個都得，不過單個位
唔得，顏色嗰支唔得。顏色嗰隻，算啦，偏苗用翻偏苗嘢啦。
Fantastic. Now, the good thing about these is that they have little rubber washers on and they stop. Right, the rods